Alright, I'm here with a brand new pickup video going over my recent finds. I have some pretty good stuff in this one. I never got around to showing off some of the stuff I got for Black Friday, some deals that I got around Black Friday, so I'll go over that stuff. Some finds I remember getting from like thrift stores and stuff that I recorded the segments for them last month, and I don't even remember all that was in there. But I have those segments, I'll throw those in there at some point. Really weird, really weird one. Just the Christmas gift that only I could enjoy, as well as just some other random miscellaneous stuff that I will jump into. I'll go over just a new release stuff that I got. I got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I haven't played too much of it. I messed around with it a bit, and seems cool. Kind of makes me want like a Switch Pro type thing, because it's a little doesn't run the best. It would be nicer if that game maybe had a little bit extra power, but it's not bad by any means. Maybe I'm just being a bit picky. I got this as well. This took for like 3 weeks to show up for me. I don't the Mario Bros. Game & Watch. So that's a cool little thing. Nintendo went wild with just throwing out random products that, like collector's editions products like this. Because also the next thing I got is the Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. This is the original Famicom Fire Emblem game. This is like a ROM of it. You can buy it for $6 on the eShop, and it is translated for the first time. Or you can be a moron like me and buy this big pack that comes with a lot of collectible stuff. It's actually a pretty cool pack, so I'll give it that. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll go into my Black Friday. Some deals from Black Friday that I got. Some games. For $10, I got Medieval from GameStop. The remake of the original PS1 game. That'll be a good one to jump into at some point. I kind of got it because I needed free shipping, to be honest, though. I got the Doom Slayers collection. I think this was $15. It has Doom 2016 on it, as well as Classic Doom, Classic Doom 2, and Doom 3. So that's a pretty good pack there for $15. I've never got around to playing the Doom remake. I played the demo, and it kind of made me a little motion sick, but I thought it was really good, so I'm looking forward to trying it out. And then for, I think this one was $15.99 or $16.99, I got Doom Eternal as well, because I heard great things about this one. And I should mention, if you look around, you can probably find all these games for around the similar price. Black Friday was really weird this year, and it was pretty much just all of November was Black Friday. And I even keep seeing these same deals like now. So you might be able to find that stuff still. So I don't know. One I've been playing recently, Crash Bandicoot 4. This was also $40, maybe $30 on Black Friday, and I'm pretty impressed with this one. I like the original ones just fine, the original Crash Bandicoots, but this one, the level design's really good. It's challenging. It's pretty solid. Highly recommended. Then I haven't tried this one out yet. I'll get it. I'll just show it. The Marvel Avengers. I've heard that like the story mode, the campaign, is good. Everyone who played the campaign seemed to like it, but it's just the multiplayer, I guess, just kind of came out half-baked. I don't know why they didn't just make it fully single-player game. I mean, the Insomniac Spider-Man games make some good money, really crazy sales for those games. And I mean, you could just say, we got an Avengers game made by the creators of Tomb Raider, and I think that would sell a lot. You know, the developers of Tomb Raider making an Avengers game, I think that'd sell much more than here's like Destiny with the Avengers in it. But I'm looking forward to jumping into the single player there and seeing what it's all about, because I've heard good things. I'll go show the random old thrift store and pawn shop, whatever finds that I got. Got some pretty nice finds from a thrift store. This is an actual charity thrift store. They're not like a Goodwill who pretends to be a charity and then just, lines their CEOs and their higher-ups' pockets. This is an actual charity. So always good to get some stuff there because it feels like I'm actually doing something. Got some 360 games, Wii game, and some PS1 games. PS1 games were 50 cents each, which I like to see. And they were all the discs were like immaculate. The discs had like no scratches. They were all in great shape. Some solid stuff then. WCW Nitro, Pong, Hydro Thunder, which is actually pretty solid. This has some decent value to it. I have it on Dreamcast and N64. Asteroids, and NFL Game Day 98. So 50 cents each on those is pretty good. Can't really argue with 50 cents on a game. Don't see that too often these days. Then I picked up, these games were $2 each, which is still pretty decent for these. Michael Jackson, The Experience. This still holds some value for flipping, so if you ever see it while you're out and you do eBay, definitely not one bad to pick up for $1 or $2. I also got Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. And Rock Band 2, which is a solid guitar. If you don't know, if you do eBay or if you do anything like that, Amazon FBA, Guitar Hero stuff and Rock Band stuff is definitely in demand right now, especially the instruments. So yeah, keep that in mind. I always like to put a game with the guitar when I sell on eBay. It adds some more value to the bundle without having to add too much extra shipping weight. It's not going to really affect your shipping, and those are kind of hard to ship anyway. So that's something to keep in mind. I usually pick up these and have them just ready to go for $1 or $2 anytime I pick up a guitar. But yeah, those are definitely in demand right now, so I keep an eye out for them. Got some decent pawn shops finds, some pretty good stuff for pretty cheap, some interesting weirdness to it as well. But for $2, I got this disc-only Black Ops 3 for PS4. This trades to GameStop for like $11, so I'm always saving up trade credit there for new releases and whatever. So I figure, worth picking up. It's there. A lot of other games as well. A lot of them were sealed, which is weird. Like a good stack of PS3 games that are sealed for $1 each. So we got here Fallout New Vegas, which is sealed, an actual seal. I don't know why. These are don't sell before 10/19 of 10. This is a launch copy then of this game, so this is 10 years old and still sealed. Really weird. Not going to pretend to understand why that is. Another game. I mean, this is another game too. I believe this hit the greatest hits on PlayStation 3. Dead Rising 2, another game that's about 10 years old or so, and somehow still sealed. Really weird. And another older game. This is also probably from about 2010, because this game came out 2009, but this Game of the Year version is still probably from 2010, I would think. Uncharted 2, sealed as well. So, I mean, I don't know why, but $1 each, why wouldn't I? There's also Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition, so that for $1 as well. Sealed, brand new. I don't know where these came from. I don't know if I don't know. Because I have plenty of games that I picked up either on sale or I just picked up because I wanted to have them that I still have sealed. So maybe this person did the same thing. Seems very weird though. Also from this pawn shop, I picked up WWE 2K14, which has some value to my knowledge for flipping. So I figured why not? It was $1. And then they gave me this one for 50 cents. Onimusha, the first one, which I didn't have for the collection. So I'll be keeping this one for the collection. It was complete. I have Onimusha 2, I think. So good to have the first one. I'll have to find the other ones. But yeah, pretty cool. Not a bad stop at the pawn shop. All right, some other just random things. Let's see here. Mario and Luigi, Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Mario and Sonic, Rio Olympic, not Mario and Luigi. This is actually one of the harder to find Wii U games. It came out 2016, as you can see here, which was like the last year of the Wii U. It's a licensed game. I think they just kind of made the first print run of this game and then just killed it off. I don't think this ever got reprinted, so it's a little harder to get, and I did decide I'd just get all the Wii U games because I've already have all the harder to get ones pretty much, besides maybe 2. So, I don't know. Also, another Dreamcast game, since I'm going for the full Dreamcast set, Kiss Psycho Circus. I think Kiss kind of sucks. I think they're kind of lame. There's a great quote that most bands wanted to be the Beatles, but Kiss wanted to be Coca-Cola, and that's essentially what they are. They're just kind of a brand. I think they're kind of lame. I think they kind of suck. but I needed the game. Something else I got here. I'm going to put these on the wall. I didn't buy these in time for the game room tour, unfortunately. But I thought these were pretty cool. My local game store chain had like a bunch of these, and then I wouldn't buy them. And then I'd be like, all right, I'm going to head in there. I think I'm going to pick these up today. And then they just wouldn't have them. They must be selling out pretty fast. But they're pretty good quality. They're for like these cool shadow box displays of like retro games. Here's Mega Man X. Thought that one was pretty cool. I grabbed this Mega Man X one and grabbed this Symphony of the Night one. So just thought those were cool. I don't have too much stuff on my wall. If you saw the game room tour, which I uploaded, it's on the channel. Make sure to check that out. I don't have too much stuff on my wall. I'd like to kind of fix that. So these are pretty high quality. I think they're like $25 each. They're this pixel frames. And I think they're like $25 each, but they're pretty high quality. Pretty nice. They're pretty sturdy feeling. So they have smaller ones too. I think these are 9x9. I think they have like 6x6 ones that are like $17 maybe. I don't know. I don't know where they sell them. I think I've seen them on Amazon, but I got them at my local game chain, and I've seen, I think, a couple other game stores have them as well. But I thought they were pretty cool. And I'll jump in now to the weird Christmas present that only I would ever enjoy. No one else is as sick in the head as I am. So apparently my dad was talking to some guy at his work who had a Virtual Boy. And this was like months ago. And my dad set up this deal with this guy to get his Virtual Boy in games. He just never told me about it. And this was a while ago. And he just saved it for Christmas. So I may be the only person in 2020 to get a Virtual Boy for Christmas. You know, screw the PS5, screw the Series X. This is where it's at. And it just gets weirder, really. It just gets more bizarre. So here's the Virtual Boy. I was messing around with it. It does work. It has a little bit of a problem with one of the lenses keeps flickering in and out. So, gonna have to figure that out. But it does work otherwise. I kind of like the Virtual Boy. I was messing around with it today, and I was like, this is pretty sick, actually. This is the best system ever. Well, maybe not that, but the display is pretty clear. It doesn't, I mean, it's not optimal to play your games completely in red and black, but it's not that bad. It's also not optimal to sit on, have to sit behind it and not be able to be comfortable, and essentially nothing's optimal about it, but pretty cool system. Definitely one of Nintendo's biggest failures, but I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. Here's a controller as well with the cord and everything. But it gets weirder. So he had to get smart with me, and he had to wrap each of the games individually. So I was joking with him, and he wrapped each of these cartridges individually, and every time I'd open one up, I was like, oh, it's going to be Jack Brothers, the the rarest game on the system. And one of them was a Mario Tennis. And then there was a second copy of Mario's Tennis, and I already owned Mario's Tennis without even owning a Virtual Boy. So I opened that up. Yeah, he wraps them individually. And then I opened this one up because I was not familiar with this game. It's actually a Bomberman puzzle game. It was pretty fun from what I played of it. It's like a kind of like a Tetris Attack type game. Like a pretty good puzzle game, actually. And I was like, oh, it's going to be Jack Brothers. And he's like, no Jack Brothers. So then I go to open this one up, and I was like, oh, it's going to be Waterworld, which is the game based off of the movie with Kevin Costner. It's the second rarest game on the Virtual Boy. And I open up the game, and it actually is Waterworld. Who would have thought? This game's worth well over $100, just cartridge only. And these games actually all had their manuals with them, too, which is really nice. So I have the Waterworld manual. Panic Bomber is actually worth pretty good as well. It has some value to it as well. Panic Bomber. Mario's Tennis. And then there was a complete in-box game. I'm missing an insert, though. But Mario Clash was also in there complete, which was cool to see. And then the system manual as well. So I do now have every Nintendo system, even the Virtual Boy. For years I had to say I have every Nintendo system but the Virtual Boy. And now I don't have to say that. And I also have the second hardest to come by game. I'm not sure why this guy had 2 copies of Mario Tennis, and I'm not sure why he had a copy of Waterworld at all, but I'll take it. He got a really great deal on this. He gave an offer, and then the guy actually offered him $75 less, and threw in some bonuses, a broken Game Gear with like Sonic 2 and like a FIFA game, and just some other. There was like a PlayStation video cable, some also bonuses that as well. So he got a great deal on that. Really cool. I appreciate that. I just thought it was funny because only I'm sick enough in the head to want to get a Virtual Boy for Christmas with Kevin Costner's Waterworld game. So pretty incredible. But that is it for this pickup video. Last one of the year, last video of the year. Appreciate all the viewership this year. Views were higher than they've ever been. Subscribers are higher than they've ever been. So really great year for the channel. Hopefully 2021 will be just as good. So make sure to leave a like on this video. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Leave a comment down below. I'm always looking for, what do you guys get for Christmas? Maybe leave something like that if you got any game related stuff for Christmas. Just, you know, any video recommendations you may have, any topics you'd like me to cover. I'm always looking for those. And follow me on Twitter at ObjoGaming. And I'll see you next time.